Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another in this series of vegans across the world. Today, I have Manase. So nice to meet you. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
And
Nice to meet
you're
you. I'm happy. How are
you're
you,
coming.
everyone watching?
I don't mean to interrupt you. I just want to let everybody know you're coming from Arusha, Tanzania.
Yeah,
So we are so
yeah,
happy to have you.
I'm happy too.
So, Manaze, what I want to do first is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show everybody where you are in the world and give a little
Yeah,
bit of information about that. I'm just
yeah,
going to pull that up real quick
yeah,
and
yeah.
let me know. Do you see that?
Not yet, not yet. Yes, I have seen it.
Okay. So there's your red dot in the
Yeah,
world, Arusha, Tanzania. We're going to
yeah.
zoom in on that to give everyone an
Oh,
idea where you're at.
yeah.
We'll get you real close here. I'm going to center that for everybody. And then I'm going to give some information about the area. First of
All
all,
right.
Tanzania is an East African country known for its vast wilderness areas, including the
Yeah.
plains of the Serengeti National Park and
All
Kilimanjaro
right.
National Park, which is home to
Yes.
Africa's largest mountain.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Offshore are the tropical islands of Zanzibar and Mafia, with a marine park a marine park home to whale sharks and coral reefs. Now, if I pronounce anything wrong, let me know. Lake Olduvai,
Yeah.
okay, has human fossils millions of years old.
All right. Yes, 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 yes.
Tanzania was once ruled by Germany and Britain as recently as the last century when they gained independence in the 1960s.
Correct, correct.
And a lot of people don't know that Tanzanians also fought in World War II, I believe. Um, I'd have to look that up again. I didn't put that in my notes, but it's a little known fact. Um, Kalambo Falls is one of the continent's tallest uninterrupted waterfalls, if I could speak correctly here. Um, there are well over 100 languages spoken, making it the most languages spoken in any other country in East Africa. And they don't have an official language, but
Correct.
virtually everyone knows Swahili. Is
Yeah,
that
of
true?
course, it's our national language. Swahili is our national language.
Okay.
Asa is vernacular
Yeah, they
language.
say you don't officially have a national language, but pretty much 100% of the population knows Swahili. So,
Yeah, of course.
okay. Almost 40% of the country is protected for conservation. And a lot of people live without electricity. Blackouts are frequent. So, we're very lucky to have you. the,
Ah,
The Serengeti is known for the largest and most amazing migration on the planet. The annual event basically accounts for one of the world's most massive migration of animals, with millions of wildebeest as well as gazelle and zebra. The Serengeti hosts Africa's largest population of animals.
yeah.
All right, here's a word. I want to make sure I say this right. The Ngorongoro. Did I say that? The Ngorongoro crater.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Tell me if I say this right. The Ngorongoro.
Can you repeat
Ngoro
again?
in Ngorongoro
Yeah.
or Ngorongoro. I'm thinking.
Ngoro is
Okay, you can say it
Ngoro
for us.
Ngorongoro.
Okay, I need to.
Ngorongoro.
Okay, I
Ngorongoro.
gotta. I gotta
Yeah,
show my R's.
Ngorongoro.
All right, that
Yeah.
that crater is the largest of its kind in the world.
Yeah.
Tanzania is also home to the famous Maasai people.
Of course, and I'm a side too.
I was wondering. I was going to ask you that.
Yeah.
Zanzibar, unfortunately, was also the center for the Arab slave trade, but it's also known for the spice trade, and it's still known as Spice Island to this day.
Yeah.
And this is an awesome fact. Freddie Mercury was born in Tanzania.
Yeah.
The lead singer for Queen. And the national dish is porridge. And then finally, population of just over 58 million people as of the 2019 census. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Manase, I'm going
Yeah.
to get back to us. And again,
Yeah.
thank you for being here. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to have you right now here. I'm happy so much. Thank you very much.
Well, I want to go ahead and get to our questions. I want you to first of all tell us a
Right?
little bit about yourself. For example, what do you do and what kind of activism might you be involved in?
Thank you very much. What I'm doing for now is I'm agriculture officer after I lost my job because of COVID.
Oh,
So now I prepare some of vegetables as horticulture, but I'm doing animal rights activity and environmental because I believe that there is a certain relation between environmental and the animal. So when I preserve environment, I hope that even animal will be right. So that is what I am doing right now.
that's wonderful. And do you work with an organization or do
I
you
do
just
not
work on
have,
your
but
own?
I have created mine after I realized that I wanna do certain things through for animal, and I have created a certain page in Facebook known as Manase Voice for Animal Society. Unfortunately, I do not have any website right now, but I hope in the near future I will have. But it's performing good through Facebook, so that is what I have right now.
And you know what? Any information you give me or anything you want me to put in the links will be below this video for everybody to check out when they see this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully they'll check out your you're doing that on your own, but they'll check out your Facebook group.
Yes,
So
of course.
I was going to say where are you originally from, but you say you're Maasai. So are you originally from
Yeah,
Tanzania?
of course. I'm Masai. Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you're in Arusha. Are you originally from that city?
Yes, I was born there and raised there.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And
Yeah.
so tell us a little bit about the culture and the food there. What's it like where you are? The culture and the food.
Yeah. The culture of right here, as you know, we have almost 20 something tribes. So every tribe have their culture. But I can explain a little bit about Maasai as I.
Sure.
Yeah. In Maasai, they trust that every man have power to control everything. So we have our elders and who control all Maasai there. So when there is any problem which you need maybe any solution, earlier solution, we're going to visit our elders and to tell them that what is going wrong, and they try to fix that things. And in Maasai, when you, for example, when I was young, I was raised with my mom. So when I meet 20, not 20 is 11 age,
The age of 11.
the
Okay.
yeah, yeah, there is a certain spirit they teach us. eh, I mean, to strengthen us. For example, they strengthen us with how to fight with
Oh, they trained you. Okay.
yeah, they strengthen us during childhood up to 18. And when you reach 18, you start to have self-made. They don't want to, if you have above 18, to live near your home, so you're going to find for yourself. They detect
Okay.
that
So
you become
I want to make sure I'm understanding this. So at the age of 11, the males are taught to fight. You're trained from 11 until 18, and then you go out on
yeah,
your own and you start your own home. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, you they start to build you physically that you can do your own things from
Okay.
11. And
Well, so they
and
train you not just to fight, but they train you how to build your own home, how to care for yourself,
yeah,
how
how
to be
to,
self-sufficient.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And after there is a certain education they provide to us from 11 to 18 age. So in the middle there, they teach us all that things, but after there, you're going to fight for your own life, as I do right now here. I'm self-made. I have some of the things,
So at 18,
and
they
other.
basically say you got to do it on your own now. Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. But
Maybe
unfortunately,
maybe some American parents need to be a little a little tougher on their kids that
so
way.
funny. We're different. We're different. But unfortunately, Martha is a trust that when you eat meat, is that what they strengthen you? When you fight with any certain animal, you are strong.
So
But
they believe that eating meat makes you strong.
yes, make because they trust that in the meat there is some of protein inside there, the meat. So that's what they trust. So when you can't eat meat, they see that you are witchcraft. You lose
They say
control.
what?
They see that I lost control.
They
I
say you
become
lost
mad because I
control.
don't eat. Yeah, of course. But what I came to detect later is I become to know that food isn't born, food is growing. And animal is not food, they are fed. After
Right.
there, I become vegan, as I are right now.
Yeah. Well, you
So
know
that is
what?
what,
That doesn't sound much different than anybody else I've talked to when your parents think you're crazy for not eating meat.
yeah, of course,
You
they
know?
feel like I've lost control.
Yeah.
So funny. Yeah, you can see because that is what our culture believe that when you eat meat, you are a strong man. If you're not strong, you can't eat meat. So sometimes they took me like a less man, inferiority, but I take them easy because it is life. I trust what I believe. I do what I believe. Yeah, and I believe that animals are not food; they are friend.
Oh,
How can
yeah.
I eat my friend?
Yeah.
Can you eat your friend?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
animal
And
is
I
not.
like what you said that food is not born, it's grown. So,
It's grow. Yeah, that is what made me to become vegan.
yeah.
So that is a short explanation about our culture.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and I think most cultures are that way, though, that, people think that meat is where you get your protein and that it
yeah,
makes
of
you
course.
strong. And
Yeah,
they think,
yeah,
where are you going to get your protein if you're not eating meat? A lot of cultures are like that.
yeah, of course. I do believe that.
So, let me ask you, how long have you been vegan?
I've been 8 years now.
8 years.
8 years from
Wow,
2013 till now. I'm vegan.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
with the culture you grew up in, what made you want to? What? How did you make that connection?
Yeah, after, when you want to do something good, you should learn from others. What are they doing? So when I start to know that animal are not food, I started to create some of the friends and follow some of my vegan friends in order to learn some of the things, how to become vegan. So after there, I become vegan as you see now. Yeah.
But what was it that first brought that up to you that maybe eating animals was not right to you? What
Yeah.
what first happened? What were you exposed to that
Yeah.
created that question in your mind?
Yes, I have seen some of animals during slaughter. Their voices was making me feel like guilty. I see that this is not a good thing because I took their pain and be put in my side that how if it is me, what can happen? And I have asked them, those animals don't feel pain. They said it is they feel, but it is their right. I asked them, where is that right coming from? They said, you are devil. What are you trying to ask us? they isolate with me. So that voices from slaughterhouses make me feel like, oh, this is not right. I should start to leave this thing. If I feel the same pain, there is no need to continue eating meat. That is why I started to see that vegan is the best thing I can do.
So you basically made the connection on your own. You listened to your heart and your conscience, and you made the change. You made the connection. So,
Yeah.
did you know any vegans? Had you heard of veganism or know any vegans before you went vegan?
By that time, I didn't know anything.
Okay,
But
but you
yeah,
just felt that you were doing the right thing, and then you
yeah,
started. Did you started to seek out information and you found
yeah.
it?
I have tried to connect with some of of our friends, for example, you. They started to teach me about how to become a strong vegan. They they give me some of the detail. At the earlier stage, it was hard to because I was raised since day one. I was ate meat till some of the years, so it wasn't an easy work to start being vegan. And as I told you, that our culture trusted that when you eat meat is the best, you become strong man. You
Yeah.
see, so there is so many challenges. So some of my friends, they try to encourage me that all that challenge you face is almost everywhere. So keep it strong as long as that it take life, keep it strong. So they build in me till now. I can teach others. Yeah, that is what I done by that time.
That's awesome. So,
Yeah.
are any of your family now or friends vegan?
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
But I trust it, and I believe one day my family will become vegan because they didn't feel it as I feel. So I trust it because they are human beings, they will feel it how that I feel. And I will try to teach them slowly, slowly. I know one day they will understand what I mean. Because sometimes I used to ask them, is there any mother of this animal came to eat you? They say no. So why are you going to eat them? There is no answer. They say you are devil. What shit are you trying to ask me? And I have asked them, is there any car any baby cow baby came to take your mommy milky before you? They said no. And I asked them, why are you going there to take? No one answered. They so I believe by talking with them, one day they will understand. They are human being, and one of characteristic of human being is to grow and change. So
Yep.
I believe they will change slowly because they don't trust yet that things are good like that. So that is what I believe. One day, not only my family, but all my society, they will trust it, and the animal they will enjoy themselves. Than you think. One day we can talk something like that, and I hope and I believe that is what is going to happen. I know
And you're
this thing is
educating
new
them.
time.
You're educating them. So,
Yes, yes, I have tried to educate, but when you want to give someone a certain education, it need a time.
yeah.
So it take a lot of time to understand. When you want to do the best thing, you need to invest in time. They are human being. Everybody thinking different. So I trust and I believe one day my culture will change. Yeah.
We have to. We have to. We have to just keep trying. And
Yes, of course.
and now you've been vegan for 8 years, so surely the people around you, your family, and your friends around you, um, they have to see that you haven't died of protein deficiency.
Of
You
course,
look
they see
pretty
that.
strong to me, so
I told them that food are not born, food are grown. So even in beans, vegetables, there is vitamin, there is protein. So what are you looking for in meat? They looking protein. Protein is available in beans. So I ate beans. That's why I told you that sometimes I grow my own vegetables. I use plenty. So they see that I'm lose control, and some think that I have I have any mental illness. You
So is
see?
that what they think of your veganism?
Yeah,
Even after 8 years, they still think that you're crazy?
yeah. Of course, they see like this man lost control. They said I need medication, but I told them I am physically fit and mentally fit too. There is no any problem in my head. I do what I believe as human being, and what is I'm doing to animal is what I think in my head. So when the time come, you to release that the thing you are doing to animal is not right, you will follow me. One day I told them everybody will follow me, and they will clap a hand to me one day. So sometimes I try to educate them. uh, some trying to understand me, but because of majority, they don't believe about that. Sometimes they go, they came, they understand, they don't understand, but I believe one day they will understand actually. Yeah,
Yeah, something I didn't mention, but when I was looking for information about Tanzania, and
yeah.
it's kind of depressing, but a majority of the population doesn't live past 50 in Tanzania, is what I read. And well, they might want to start listening to you, if
Yeah,
they,
yeah, yeah.
for their health. I mean, um, who knows? Maybe one day when you're like 58, they'll probably start going, "Hey, wait a minute." You know,
So funny.
I don't mean to make this a downer, but I did read that, and I wasn't going to mention it, but yeah, maybe you might want to mention that and say, "How's that working for us? Eating meat, is you know." So
Yeah, that's eight. I think eight. If it's not 70% of Tanzanian people, they eat meat.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
For
most of
those,
the
the
population.
rest remaining, maybe they have a healthy problem or they are doing diet. But to be vegan in Tanzania truly is something hard to be. Is
And you say
something
you
hard.
you grow your own food. You said you have a big garden where you grow your own food. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
You froze for a second. I said, you said that you grow your own food as well?
Yeah, 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 I
You have a
do.
nice garden?
Yeah, I have it, and I will send it to you tomorrow because I'll send my
I
garden tomorrow.
I wish that I could grow a garden. I bought a basil plant just the other
Yeah.
day, and all I'm supposed to do is water it and give it a little light sunshine, and it died within 2 days. I don't know why. I just cannot grow food. I can't grow plants. They don't like me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I killed them. I mean, kill them to eat them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah. That is what it's
But
what.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know why I don't have a green thumb. I've tried. I've tried over and over again. I want to grow my own food.
Try again. Try again.
I'll keep trying. I will keep
Keep.
trying. Maybe you
Yeah.
could help
Keep
me
trying.
out. So speaking of that, what kind of activism? You said that you're doing your own thing. What does that entail? What kind of education are you doing? Are you teaching people how to grow um, vegetables? Are you feeding the public? Are you saving animals? What are you doing?
Yeah. Sometimes, according to environment of here and the mechanism of here, I always dealing with different ages. For example, I believe that teenagers are strong, so I have started with them because we share a same age, you know. So when I meet with them, I told them that the importance of being vegan. the importance of not killing animal, the importance of living friendly with animal. And I told them some of the effect of eating meat. So I can mention some of people who suffer because of meat. For example, diabetes people. I told them that they derived from animal. And also, sometimes I got a certain slogan that I thought that Corona is derived from. I know, you know.
From exploiting animals. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I told that if you stopping eating animal, I think you will be safe because some of animals they have their illness, so we can share with them. But when you stop eating, they will be free. So that is what a kind of education I provide to them sometimes. But when I meet with elders, you know, some of elders they trust that uh, eating meat is something good to them. So it need a time to talk with them, to educate them, as you know that they are older than me. So they said, "You are young. What you want to tell us? You were born in 19. I was born in 14. What you want to tell us? You know?" So sometimes funny, but I didn't give up. To I will repeat again. I don't trust in give up. I believe one day they will change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all you can do, really. Do you
yeah,
ever do
yeah.
anything like cook meals for them and share meals, vegan meals with them?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
I said, do you ever do anything like make vegan meals and share it with them, with your elders, or
Yeah, of
yeah?
course. You have certain meals, local meal known as kitao
And
in
that's like a
Manase
community
language.
meal.
Yeah, they took beans and maize, they mixed it together, they boiled, then we ate.
That sounds good, actually. That sounds really
Yeah,
delicious.
some of other they took maize, they mixed it with the banana, they mixed it with beans, then they put together. The It's become a good food. I
Is
really
it like
enjoy
a
it.
big stew or a porridge or something like that?
Yeah, it look like that. Yeah, they mix it with tomatoes. They add the onions, then carrots, and sometimes yeah, it depends what kind of vegetable you have. Sometimes,
That sounds
yeah,
really good. And I would
yes,
even try that with banana in it. That would sound strange to most people, but
yeah, it's
I
so
put bananas in
delicious.
so many things now.
It's so delicious, so delicious.
They add a natural sweetness. I even make like my morning breakfast. I'll make even if I make grains or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't put sweetener in it. I just use bananas, mashed bananas, and or I make what I call banana milk, where I just blend bananas, frozen bananas with
Wow.
water. I just
Uh,
blend bananas with water. I don't even need to use milks or any kind of nut milk really for anything. But
yeah,
yeah, I use banana as a base in a lot of things. I would even try it in a
yes,
savory dish. Yeah,
yes. But
that's
also we have a second one known as ugali. They
ugali.
talk maize brands.
Say it
Yeah,
again.
it's known as ugali. They take fi- maize flour.
Maize
They,
flour.
yeah.
Okay.
So they cook. You took water, you boil it, then you take maize flour, you mix it with water. You took vegetable, but separate with that's ugali. You take vegetable there, you add with tomatoes, some onion oil, but we use sunflower oils. Then it's ready for it. Yeah,
That sounds good. And now the
yeah, yeah.
flour, it just kind of thickens it up. It gives it a little, like, it makes you fuller, doesn't it?
Millet, I think sometimes millet, but it depend
Millet.
on, yeah, but
Okay.
not here in Arusha. Here and where we grow only maize, so millet is grown far away from here.
Yeah, and millet is a
So
grass seed. I've been eating that for breakfast a lot. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Even us, we use this for breakfast as we make as porridge.
yeah, yeah, and
Yeah,
it supposedly grows pretty easily. So,
yeah. I see.
so would you say it's easy or hard to be vegan where you live? Is it like meals or something we have to make a decision about every single day? Is it easy enough? Your meals, are they easy enough to be vegan?
Ha. uh, Truly, frankly, it isn't easy to be vegan here.
Okay.
It is something hard because first of all, your family is starting to detect that you become mad, crazy. So the situation changed during, even in your family started there, and even in our society. So it needed to be strong with what you believe, you see.
Yeah.
So it isn't a good thing, but it isn't too easy. It is very hard. But because I know what I'm doing and what is I need in the future, I didn't give up till now. But I they started to understand that I'm not mad and I do not have any mental illness. They say that it is lifestyle because I told them that no, there is no any animal who came to take us, but we are going to take them. Why? But they came to say that this man is confused. You see, some of others isolate from me. Some of my friends they go far away with us, but a few of them they started to come to learn from me. They came to see that this man is correct, but with others, no, they don't trust in me again. So you can see it isn't an easy things. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
you would
that is
say
what
that
it
your
is.
struggles,
Yeah.
yeah. So that is the struggle being vegan, and I think that is you have a lot in common with vegans all over the world there because it's usually the struggle of being vegan really is the people around you. You know, it's primarily the people around
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But as far as if somebody wants to be vegan, is it possible? Would it be easy enough to do? Like, if that is what they're determined to do, is it easy enough to do where you're at? Like, as far as finding food.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Sure. So
I didn't hear.
that's fine. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
saying the struggles for you, just like everybody else, it seems, is the shared struggle as a vegan is the people around us. But if somebody wants to be vegan, like let's say, for example, I came to visit Tanzania, where you're at, and I'm
Yeah.
vegan, is it easy or hard for me to find something to eat to stay vegan? What would you say?
No, isn't it hard to you to find a food to be vegan? No, we have a lot of. There are some of restaurants who provide the vegan foods, and
Okay.
also we grow a lot of planties. So when a certain foreigner came to our country, who is vegan and non-vegan, they will take what they need. So isn't hard. It is easy to take it because we have several planties we plant. So
Okay.
you can enjoy
Yeah,
anything.
that's what I wanted to know. Is it easy
Yeah,
or
yeah,
hard to
yeah.
be vegan? So it would be easy in that way, but the struggle
It
is
is
people.
very, yeah, it is easy because being vegan, yeah, it is an option. So you can get what you want. As I here, I took what I want. I don't need meat. I need plenty. I take it. We have vegetables. We have maize. We have millet. We have rice. We have banana. We have plenty of planties. So what else?
Yeah, that's great.
So it is easy. It is easy. So yeah, I think it's best place to be. It is safe.
Now, the Maasai, you're part of the Maasai, and you guys you live in a tribe. You
Yeah,
said, right? So,
yeah, yeah.
do they all raise their own animals for slaughter, or do you trade? Do you buy from markets? What do you do?
Sorry, can you repeat again? Sorry.
Sure. So
Yeah.
the Maasai in their tribes, do they try to be self-sufficient, or do you also tend to trade animals or buy animals from markets, or do you raise your
Yeah,
own?
they have for one of the characteristic of Maasai is to own cows, animal. So you can
Okay.
find one Maasai own more than even 1,000 cows. So
Wow.
most of cows they are born there. So they every day they add a number. So there is no need to buy in the market. They have their own cows.
Do they
So when they
sell
want
though
to,
with that many cows? Are they selling them like a business?
yeah, sometimes they selling, but sometimes they didn't because they believe that having a cow is wealth. You see,
Yeah.
so they don't sell it. They
But
don't
see,
sell
that
them
kind of
sometimes.
brings me to my question that I was getting to, and that is, have you seen that it's more expensive to eat meat or less expensive?
It is very easy to eat because everywhere there is butchers and the
No, but I'm
availability.
talking about like the cost because when you raise an animal, you have to feed them, you have to shelter them. So, do you find that the cost of eating is cheaper now that you're vegan?
The cost is cheaper.
Is it?
The, yeah, it's cheaper because there is no any cost to have to raise them because they have pastoral. They are pastoralism, so they move one place to another for finding food. So there is no any cost they get.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it doesn't cost them. Okay.
it got, yeah, it doesn't cost them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I was I was going to ask you, how do people view animal rights where you live? Like not just your veganism, but when you speak of like the rights of animals, like veganism is a justice movement, and that is that we see that that animals should have basic rights to be left alone and live their lives. Do you ever speak about that part? And if so, how do people react?
Uh, unfortunately, the place I live right now, they trust that animals they have no right. You see, so they treat them as a non-living thing. You see, there are some of organizations they call them that they dealing with animal rights, but unfortunately they didn't put it into action remaining as an only name that they dealing with anybody. I never seen something like that because some of animals even if they when they got hurt, no one care. If they get any problem, no one follow or no one want to know. So and there is no any education they provide to them for protecting the animals. So animal right here, I think is zero minus.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
have any other?
Yeah.
So you're basically blazing the trail for the future of animal rights and education. There, are there
Yeah.
any other people around you that are doing the same?
Yeah, I try to emphasize some of the people that let us connect together, let us fight for animal. So I think I have some right now I have 4 friends who are willing to follow my way. So I have a team of 4 people right now. I trust that one of them they go to take one, everyone take one, we become a big team later. Yeah. So I have tried. I'm trying to do something like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
care for some animals? Do you care for like? Do you go out and care for strays or anything like that? What do you do?
Come on, I didn't hear you.
Like stray animals. Do you have do you see stray animals? Like do you even see a lot of domesticated cats or dogs around there? Do you see strays? Like
Yeah, I have.
homeless. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of them. We have a lot of them. They are here because the place I live, everyone own any animal. For example, cow, cat, dog. You can meet, but most of them they own cow because they expect you to have milk in them, to sell them, and to some of the people they use us in farm activities, in digging the land. You see, so everyone raise the animal for a certain purpose. So everyone own animal, but with different purposes. But most of them is to derive food and milk. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So what would you say? Well, this is hard to ask because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of activism around you, but what would you say is your favorite form of activism? Whether that be what you do or what you have found online or anything like that. What's your favorite form of activism, or what would you like to do that you're not doing now?
What I like to do is to educate people. I think and I believe that through education everything gonna be all right and easy, because when you educate one and they understanding you, they will spread that message to his or her family because you educate them. So I trust in education first, and other thing will follow. Yeah. So
That's really
I like education, to educate them firstly, and other thing will follow. Yeah, that's what I trust and what I like.
that's great.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
did you? Is that because you found a lot of education of your own when you sought it out? Where did you find it? Did you find it online? Did you where did you find most of the education that you got when you first?
Yeah, because I like the things. I become uh, to 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 find the best way of animal rights through online. And I met some of my friend who sent some of messages to me and some of the process to do animal rights and some of the things, most of the things they sent to me. And the other thing I find myself through online. So I got through online. But because not everybody here can find through online, I think because myself I did it, I think I will spread to them. Then they spread to their family and the whole community by that time. So yeah, that is what
So
I
what
did.
you're doing essentially is sharing the knowledge that you have gained, and with those.
Firstly, you need. Nah,
Go ahead.
can you repeat again?
No, I said essentially what you're doing is sharing the knowledge that you had access to and that they might not have otherwise.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's great. So,
yeah, yeah,
so I want to ask you, if a vegan
yeah.
visits where you live, where do you think they should go? That doesn't have to be a restaurant, just anywhere. Where do you think that they should visit?
They will visit like cultural tourism. They will get all things they want because at Oliglai village we have some of people who like to use they are vegan because they don't know they are vegan. For example, if you want to eat meat in here in Arusha, not everybody they think that eating meat is a rich one can buy meat every day. You see, so some of the people who don't use meat they think they are poorest. You see, and in that organized village, most of them they don't afford to buy meat, so they become vegan indirect, you see. So I would like you to visit that village because when you add some of the education there, I think they will become vegan. We told them that if you want to be vegan, you will minimize the cost of taking meat. You are going to buy illness because in that meat there is some of the illness. See? So here in oligarchical tourism, there are some of the people who use plenty only. For example, they use coffee, they cook beans and vegetables, I told you before, but because of their standard of life, so they detected as poorers because they don't afford to buy meat. You see?
Yeah, it's a
So
status symbol to buy meat. They want to do. I think most people in most cultures use that around the world. Is they most cultures are plant based, and poor people like they live well off of vegetables, but they aspire to as a status symbol as is to eat meat. It's to show that they're wealthy. Do you think that's true? Yeah.
of course, even here, if you the that most of people here who use meat, they look be like rich. They are rich, but if you don't have affordability to buy meat, you are poor. So most of families here, they don't use meat because they don't have money to buy them. You see, so
Yeah.
they use what they plant. You see, and as I told you that food are not born, they grow it. They 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 eat what they plant. You see, because meat is not so expensive, but it is expensive. So not one afford to pay, to buy.
Yeah.
So some of people sometimes they say you don't eat meat because you don't have money. You see. So I think in this village we have some of vegan who is who don't know they are vegan.
Yeah.
They know they are poor, but in common way they are vegan, but they don't know. They know they are poor.
Yeah, see, because there's a lot of people nowadays that like to tell vegans that it's a privilege to not eat meat in some cultures, where I think it's absolutely the opposite. It's a privilege to eat meat in every culture, where it's a privilege because it's a rich person's food in that way. But a lot of people like to argue that veganism is a privilege,
Yeah, of course,
which
same
is
here.
really weird. It's just really
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
So so you're saying we should visit those people then and
yeah,
show them that Westerners with a little more money, we don't eat meat. We don't.
yeah.
You're not crazy. Other people do that too.
Yeah, yeah, so funny. uh,
So tell me, what is your favorite local vegan dish that I should try if I come visit or anybody comes to visit? What's your favorite local vegan dish?
Ugali.
What is it?
Ugali.
Odali?
Ugali.
Ugali. Oh, is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I think I was reading about. What is that again?
It's maize flour.
Oh, it's what you were telling me before.
I didn't tell you.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's maize flour.
Maize flour, then with vegetable and mixed the vegetable mixed with tomato, onion, and sunflower oil.
Okay.
Yeah, only that.
Okay. Simple
I
enough.
like.
It sounds good.
Can you like it?
Yeah, I would
I
like
hope
it.
you love it.
I would
Yeah, yeah,
definitely give it a try. It sounds good to me. I might
yeah. It
even
will be
try it
good.
here.
It's my favorite dishes. I like sometimes.
Maybe you could send me a recipe and I'll try it out at home.
I will send it to you tomorrow.
Awesome. That would be
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, of course.
I'm always looking for something new to try. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I was going to ask you if somebody visits, how can they get involved in the local vegan community? But basically, you are the local vegan community, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So they need to just contact you.
Can you repeat again? Sorry.
So they need to just contact you.
Ah, they need to contact me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because you are the local vegan community.
Yeah. Or I think they will contact me through Facebook
Yeah,
Messenger.
and we'll have that link
Oh,
for them.
yeah. Or if they need to contact me through WhatsApp, I'm available too.
Through what? What
WhatsApp, WhatsApp.
WhatsApp? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave link below the video to get in contact with you. Now,
yeah,
I should have asked earlier. You
yeah.
have like whale sharks. You have the coast there. Do you ever see any kind of activists that are trying to save the oceans or anything like that? You have the Serengeti with all uh, the safari animals. That what do they call them? The top five safari animals or something like. Do you ever see people there trying to help the animals doing that? Any kind of organizations that come in and do that?
Yes, I have seen them. I've seen them in national parks. Those animals are sometimes helped, and that is because they I don't know what can I say, but it's a source of money because when
Yeah.
you come to visit them, you surely pay, is it? So I think because of money, that's why they get all care, all services there. That is what I is thinking. Yeah.
Do you have a problem with poaching there?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Poaching sometimes they fight for poachers. There is no poaching here. It is
that's
illegal.
great. So
It
you
is,
have a they have a good defense. I mean, people really watching out for them. That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So finally, I want to ask you. Well, actually, it's not finally because I have a surprise question. But where would you like to visit one day and learn
Oh
about
my
veganism
God.
and learn about
Ah,
veganism there?
first of all, I would like to visit USA.
Would you? Any
USA,
particular part? It's a big country, so any particular part?
New York.
New York. I love New
New York.
York.
Yeah, I like New York City. I like
Yeah.
because I have some of the friends who's encouraged me and they live New York. So one day I wanna meet them. And I like also to visit United Kingdom,
Okay. The UK.
UK, and
Yeah.
Australia. I have some of vegan living Australia there. But I
Australia.
hope to
Yeah.
meet you. I hope to meet you one day physically.
Yeah, that would be great. Unfortunately, I don't live in New York, but if you were to come visit, I'd try to make a trip there because
Where are you?
I'd prefer New York to where I'm at. You wouldn't it's well, you wouldn't want to come to where I live. It's just
So
in the
where are you
middle of
right
nowhere.
now? Where are you live?
New
Where are you
York.
located?
New York would be
What?
great. New York, any
Where?
excuse to go to New York, that'd be great. I love New York.
Yeah. Where are you live right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I live in Ohio, so I'm a few states over.
I will pay a visit to there where you are.
You would be so bored, darling. Really bored. There's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nothing going on here.
So
I
fun.
prefer to meet you in New York just because it'd be more fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, you can meet some of the people there.
Yeah. But I hope you get
So,
to visit every single one of those places. That I mean, I haven't been to the UK and I haven't been to Australia, but I would like to go to both those places as well. I'm more of a warm weather person, so I wouldn't even mind visiting you, you know?
yeah, of course, you're welcome. You're welcome. But I would like not. I would like to visit anywhere where I can learn some of the experience from my fellow vegans. So it's not only New York. Wherever
Yeah.
it will be excellent. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm the
wherever will
same
be
way.
excellent
That's
for
kind of
me.
why
Yeah,
I do these interviews is because, I want to travel all over and learn about vegans everywhere and veganism everywhere. So
Yeah.
I get
You
to
know,
kind
when
of
you
do it.
travel, yeah, I like to meet some of my new vegan because I hope I will get a new experience. You know, we have a lot of vegan who have several years of being vegan, you see, so I can learn some of the things from them. And I
Yeah.
like to get new knowledge. You know, in this life, you should have a good, a new thing every day which can guide you. You see,
Yep. Should always be
so
learning.
yeah, you should be innovation. Should have innovation. You know,
Yeah.
and that will keep us strong, courageous, and without give up. You see, because you can learn from others. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is what I stress. Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
yeah,
That's wonderful.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. I do have one more surprise question, but I got to preface this with do you eat pizza?
What?
Do you eat pizza?
Peter.
Pizza? Do you know what pizza is?
Where he living? Arusha?
Pizza, Pizza, pizza. It's a food. See, this is why
Food.
I can't,
Oh, pizza,
yeah.
pizza.
Do you eat pizza?
Oh, I like it.
You like
Yeah,
pizza? I think most
of
people
course.
do. All right, the question is
Yeah,
pineapple, pineapple on pizza.
yeah,
Yes or no?
yeah. Pineapple, no.
No.
You
Oh,
are?
I am so losing this with everybody. I love pineapple on pizza.
Of course, me, I like it.
Oh, you're just
I
being
love it.
agreeable now. I don't
Yeah.
understand how people can't like pineapple on pizza.
Me
Oh,
too, I
anyway.
like it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll test it out. If you ever come visit New York, we're going to get pizza, New York slice with pineapple.
Wow.
Yeah, with pineapple. Slices as
Yeah.
big as your head, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Wow.
wonderful. Maneze,
Yeah.
it's been so nice to meet you. I'm glad this finally worked out. We had a great connection here.
Of
So,
course. Thank you very much for your time. I love it. I'm glad to meet you. Thank you for a beautiful interview. Say hello to your people. Say we are
oh,
together.
definitely.
Let's fight
And
together.
again, any links that you want me to leave, they're all going to be below the video, people. So,
Yeah.
any last thing you want to say to everybody out there before we go?
What I want to say is let's unite together, one voice, one mind. Yes, we can. Keep it up. I don't know, as long as it doesn't take life, keep it up.
Awesome.
We are voice for voiceless.
You are right.
Let's unite together. Let's support
Great
each
message.
other. Let's unite the world to become a best planet for animal. That is what I can say.
That is a wonderful message to end on. So I'm going to
Yeah,
go ahead and let you go because I know it is getting late for you. And
yeah,
so I'll let you go. And I want to just thank you again for being here. I'm so glad this worked out, and it was a pleasure. Let's keep in touch.
yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for beautiful interview. I like it. Wonderful.
All right, I'm going to take you off here, and I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Okay. All
Bye.
right. Bye bye.
We love you so much.
All right. All right, everybody. Wow. Just a great interview and a wonderful person. So happy to meet him. So happy to meet all these wonderful people. And I'm so glad you're here to get to know them as well. So let us know in the comments what you thought of the interview and what you think of Tanzania. So subscribe if you haven't already, like and share these videos, and let other people know that you can be vegan around the world. All right. Love you guys. Oh, if you want to know who I'm interviewing next week, you just have to show up. Love you. Bye.